Take it to the limit. Give everything you got to give, no matter how you spin it. We only get one life to live, and all it takes is a spark to set the night on fire. Release your heart's desire, flames getting higher. Wildfire. It to 11. No such thing as yesterday, no matter how you're living. Setting fire to the place, and all it takes is a sound to set your soul on fire. The heart is the amplifier, it's all that's required.
and welcome to Efootball Championship Open 2023 World Finals. It has been 3 years since our last offline event, but this year we are doing it live here in Konami Studio in Tokyo, Japan. At the beginning of this year, we had 20 million participants who tried, but only 24 finalists have made it here today. During this weekend, we will be crowning both the mobile and the console champion. My name is Kate, and I will be your host throughout this event. It's very exciting to see everyone here in the audience today and all the players gathering from around the world here in Tokyo. I'm sure this will be an exciting event filled with lots of surprises. So, together with me, I have my friends Sasha and Alex. Would you two please come to the stage?
Hello! Good morning, or is it already the afternoon? So, hi from Tokyo. Hello, everyone watching. Hello here. 皆さん、こんにちは. Wait a minute, Alex. I can't hear anything. They're too calm.
You know, it's at the beginning of the day.
Really?
They're warming up. They need games. They need spectacle.
Okay.
So,
Can I ask once again? Are you ready?
Woo!
We can't start with this
I
attitude.
know. Come on, you
これじゃ
guys.
始められませんね。元気ですか? All right, that's what I want to hear. Great. Yeah, so Alex, how do you feel now, being here in Tokyo?
I'm feeling amazing. You know, I'm the best place possible to be attending these kind of events, the World Finals, where every player around the world dreams to be. You know, this time, the role is going to be on the desk with you guys, so it's going to be, you know, a great experience, and I hope, as my role as a pundit, give the experience and the feedback from a pro player to you guys, and I hope you will enjoy the event as much as I do.
Yeah, and it's my first time commentating for Efootball, so I'm really looking forward to enjoy with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being here. And Kate, thank you so much for introducing
Yeah,
us.
thank you both so much. Well, why don't you get comfortable at the caster's desk, and we'll get back to you soon.
All right, よろしくお願いします.
Bye.
All right. Everybody ready? Let's get started with the opening ceremony. Welcome everyone, and thank you for watching Efootball Championship Open 2023, the most prestigious, most exciting football game on the planet. Our finalists have gathered here in Tokyo from all over the world. Here they are. Please welcome our 24 finalists. All right, I wish you all the best of luck. Please get ready for kickoff. Woo!
Andiamo. Let's go.
Ayo gaskan.
Go.
Ayo.
Ridiculous.
Ayo. Haydi.
So, before we get into the action, let's review the World Finals structure. The eFootball Championship Open is the largest official worldwide esports tournament for eFootball and is available for anyone to participate. We started off with millions of participants who have been competing since the start of this year for a chance to make it to this stage. And today we have the 24 finalists gathered in Japan here at Konami Ginza Studio to decide who is the best. Out of the 24 finalists, only 2 will lift the trophies, 1 from mobile and 1 from console. We kick off this tournament with a group stage to decide which finalists make it to the knockout stage tomorrow. 2 players from the mobile groups and only the top player from each console group will make it to the knockout stage. The knockout stage consists of a single elimination bracket. Let's take a look at what the players are playing for, as it is not only the trophy and pride that they are here for, but the winner will also take home $10,000. Woo! So, let's take a look at which matches will be played here on stage. We start with matches from console groups C and D. After that, we will watch console groups A and B. Then, last up, we have the mobile matches from groups A and B. Last thing before we get started, currently there is a viewer campaign going on. So for the 2023 World Finals, Konami has launched campaigns exclusively dedicated to the eFootball fans. With the viewing campaign at this very moment, you can win 1,000 eFootball points simply by tuning into the match streaming program through a banner displayed in-game. Just click on the banner that will appear in your game account and get 1,000 eFootball points directly transferred to your account. All right, so last up, let's go throughout out of the million participants who made it to this stage. We start with looking at the console groups. So from Italy, we have Kirito. From Indonesia, we have Elgakor. From France, we have Usmakabil. And from Indonesia, we have Widi for Group A. For Group B, we have from Spain, the Palma. Also from Spain, we have Durbe. From the Netherlands, we have E.C. O'Neill. And from Japan, we have Woody. From Group C, we have from Germany, Merrill. And then from Italy, we have Naples. From Poland, we have Zilo. And from Indonesia, we have Elul. Then next up, we have from Group D. From Italy, we have Franchino. From Indonesia, Ferry. The Netherlands, we have Indominator. And from Turkey, we have Mujahid. Then after that, we can move on to the mobile groups. With Group A, we have from America, La Casa. From Indonesia, Sakti. From Brazil, we have El Misterio. And from China, we have Firewolf. Then for Group B, we have from Indonesia, Holland Gaming. From China, Ronaldo. From Brazil, we have Jack. And last but not least, from Tunisia, we have Rami. All right, so now to give us some insights about the players, let's hear from the casters and what they have to say about the groups.
Thank you so much, Kate. So we have 24 players from 12 countries, including a couple of from your home country, Spain, one from my home country, Germany, and also Japan, and also one from Kate's home country, USA.
That's right.
Yeah, great. So what's your predictions of the 24 players that we saw?
Sorry, finally, I think the draw was really exciting. We are going to see really great games, specifically in console side. We see also Maccabi, the 3-time world champion representing France, and AS Monaco, part of the favorite players on that Group A. It is true that in front we'll have the Indonesian, which are so strong, kind of Elgakor and Vidi. On the other hand, we have a few different pro players, as Palma representing FC Barcelona. We have Zilo also representing Monaco. And, you know, It will be great names to have a look on. We can move on also on mobile, where we have the reigning champ on the online edition last year, Holland Gaming from Indonesia, and also El Misterio, also the champion of the International Cup held last December by Konami, which both are separated in different groups, which makes so interesting to see if they are able to qualify for tomorrow's knockouts.
Well, it sounds that everybody has a chance to win the tournament.
Yeah, everything is so equalized. It is true that on console side, it is quite complicated, that the format forces you just to be the champion of your group if you want to go through semifinals. That makes that every game will be like a final for every player. So, you know, long travel to Japan for all of them. Maybe some of them has to wake up early in the morning, and they has to be super fresh for the games. There is no space for a mistake today.
Okay. From your experience, is the first game really important?
Yeah. I mean, having 3 points for your side is super important. I think every player will be so tense to play at the stage. Even, you know, if you are missing some situation at the beginning, you will get not really comfortable at all. So starting winning is always better, you know.
I see. So, Kate, no games to miss.
That's right. Well, thank you guys so much for all of the information. Of course, one thing they all have in common is that they'll be doing their best today to become our champion this weekend. All right. Well, without further ado, it is time for the first match of the day. First matchup to play on this stage from Group C, we have Merrowmen versus Naples. From Germany, Merrowmen! Woo! From Italy, Naples! Woo-hoo! All right, wishing you both best of luck in your match. Please prepare. All right, and now I will let Sasha and Alex take it from here.
All right, Kate, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, first match of today, very, very intense. How do you see the matchup between these two?
No, we are at the place where we want to be, you know, games, you know, emotion, goals, and, you know, there is true that they will open the World Finals. I don't know if they are feeling the pressure at all, but I know they are both super professional players. It is true that it's their first appearance in a World Final stage, but they have been competing at the highest level for many, many years. Merrowmen will be super interesting to me to see how is going to be their performance today, because he's going to face all his opponent playing with Bayern Munich. He's going to be playing with Inter Milan, his pro club. And, you know, that point to be facing different clubs during the whole group stage will be so nice to see. On the other hand, Naples, it comes from making amazing Efootball pro representing AC Milan. He's a player which is used to be super defensive, main focus like that, and then try to approach any mistake for their opponent, which will make like a close match, I believe.
Okay.
But you never know. This is a world stage. Last time I saw them was 1 month ago. In 1 month, you can improve a lot.
Right. And there are other players playing in the sub room, in another room, but how is it to play the opening match on stage? I think it's super nervous to be here on stage.
Even if you are opening the game at all. Also, we are having at the same time, as you said, you mentioned Elul against Zilo, you know, the Indonesian against the Polish player, which is a really great game. Also, you know, we have the teenager of the tournament with just 16 years old. Zilo is one of the future of this scene against Elul, which is a really experienced player, dominating the scene in South Asia during last years, both playing with the FC Bayern. So it's going to be a close match again. And, you know, at this point, no favorites in this group. We need to see the first game to see what's going on.
So the first game is really important if there's no really favorite player in this group. Okay, and we're still waiting for the players to be ready.
We see Merrowmen here. You will still focus with their headphones. That means something. You know, it's like, it's getting ready. It's getting ready.
I mean, here in front of the cameras and crowds, and you want to be calm, and, you know, you want to play as you play at home, right?
Yeah, it is true that each player have his different ways to be focused. Someone with music. Some others, including me myself, sometimes with exercise before. Kind
Really?
Of
You do
activate
exercise?
your body,
Uh-huh.
your brain.
It's like real football.
Yeah, you have to be activated. Because this game at this stage, the 60% I believe is mental, and the 40% is like your skill, your tactics. So mentally you have to be fresh, you have to be
Right.
ready. That's why it's important to have a good sleep the day before. And well, it looks nice, you know. Good luck to both players.
Yeah.
Will be a great battle.
Yeah, toy, 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 for the German side, yeah. And well, so as you told, 60% is mental, 40% is skill, but they're all, you know, great. So they are here. So
Yeah.
skills are already concrete. I mean, they're guaranteed to be skilled, right? So
Yeah,
the rest of the 60% is more important, I think, for today.
I would say it's a common of different points, kind of at this stage, at this level. Most of the players really dominate every search of the game. It is more than how they implement their game style against this opponent, kind of to try to take advantage in some parts of the game, tactically, by your skill. So let's see how they plant their game style. Mainly, we are seeing the long ball counters as one of the main meta game style of the game. Let's see if they both keep focus on that, or they are using quick counter to try to surprise. They are like a different ways of style. Merriman, you could see they're more aggressive, more looking for the game. Maybe Naples more looking to maintain the result and approach his chances. So let's see if they keep having this plan during the whole game or not.
Okay. Wow. One side offensive, one side, you know, I will not say defensive, but
Sometimes
building up from the defense. Right?
Exactly. Sometimes it looks like it's like a chess game, you know, how to, you know, confuse your opponent to take advantage of, and it's so tactic, and that's why we love eFootball. Kind of by the tactics, you can take advantage, you can reply the situation that you have in real football. So that's why, you know, motivate you to play more and more and more. That's insane feeling.
Is the first goal really important as real football? Because in your experience, did you scored more goals from behind, or do you always win when scoring the first point?
Obviously, I think they feel the importance of winning the first game, even in the case if Naples takes the lead, 1 goal up. I think it's one of the players that you don't really want to face losing a game or in a moment like that. So I think it will be a really open game. Depends the first half could be, you know, how they will manage the timing. That's so important.
And do you see more players change in the halftime, or will they just focus on the 11 player in 90 minutes?
Mainly they will used to make change around 60, 70 minutes. It is true that some player has built up this Dream Team mode, but for reminder to everybody at home, they are playing Dream Team mode, which you can build up your game. They have to choose which team to use for this competition. Then they have able to use every card in game, you know, trend cards, big time, special cards. And about that, they believe they create their team depend the maximum overall of the basic strength of their team, collective strength. So it's like we will see, for example, many Bayern Munich teams, but they build up differently. Some of them have maybe one great substitution or maybe 2. So it depends on the player, which is true that we really enjoy this game, especially which in the big time cards, which are making the difference.
I see. We're still waiting for the game to be ready. It will be interesting if their 2 opponents will play with the same team, how the tactics will be. You know, you can go with maybe 4-4-2, 4-5-1, 5-3-2, or whatever. So what the tactics, or what the, you know, what kind of tactics they will use?
Mainly in this game, the meta formation it is a 4-3-3, like the common one. But especially these 2 players used to plan the game a little bit different, approaching the wings initially. Maybe we are going to see Naples using an offensive defender, left back, try to join the attack and create advantage by him. On the other hand, we maybe see Merriman using the power of Edin Dzeko, which is the famous striker, to win the header, and behind him starting the second chassis. Also, the main part could be Lautaro, the Argentinian striker, which his finishing is around 90. He's so clinical, and behind that, you know, starting strong, put your rhythm, your pace, try to be clear-minded in how to play and get adapt about how to defend your opponent. So it's like you will say even if you have a clear mind how to play, it depends on your opponent, know how to adapt yourself, depends on the moment.
So it will take a couple of minutes in game time to adapt to the opponent?
Yeah, at this level, you have not to count with just one game plan. You have to have thousands of plans. Kind of every player force you to play differently a little bit. No, kind of depends their player they're using, the team, or the way they defend. We will see during the whole day a different way of to defend, more passive, more aggressive. If they play quick contact with the defense like high in the center of the pitch, long ball contact with the defense back behind. So it's going to be interesting to keep explaining during the day this stuff that will serve for you to really understand much more what they are doing. But yeah, that's really cool to analyze.
So when you are playing in a tournament or a competition, how many plans do you have before the game? Like plan A, B, C, like I'm going to go defensive, or seeing the opponent. Do you have any couple of
I mean,
plans
especially
before?
Yeah, for sure. Especially in this game, they have faced each other during the Efootball Pro the whole 6 months of this year, so they know each other for many training days.
I see.
Then it is true that the game lets you have a favorite formation. Then you could have a sub-tactic to change it during the game. In any way, they have time to make pause, make some substitution, change the format. That's why I said you yesterday. Sometimes if you feel you are completely lost in the game, it's better to make a change maybe in the first half. But to have some time a little bit to think about what's going wrong for your side. So yeah, it's all about tactics. It's all about to be so cool mentally.
I see. Alex, before we talk a little more, we still have difficulties with the system now. So we're still waiting for the game to start. So and until the game starts, we will talk a little bit more about the game. So being a competitor for a long time, what's the most attracting point of eFootball for you?
I believe is that they make possible to you to go outside your comfort zone, traveling around the world, competing, representing your country.
Yes.
And even with that, even live by your passion, your hobby, which is eFootball. No,
Yes.
I've been playing this game for my whole life, and being here or just watching the players in front of there, I feel what they are feeling right now. That nerve, that. Emotion after being month and month training hard to reach this point, because it's like the dream for every player around the world to be at the final stage of a world final. And then this player, after a lot of years, they're gonna manage to make it possible. So I wish them the best of luck, because it's a great moment for their careers.
Do you have any advices for the two guys who are now on stage in a nervous position?
Not really. Just enjoy the moment. It is a long way to reach that point, and they know what to do, confident on themselves, on their game style, and I wish them to have to score their chances, not to take the post, and that's all. Yeah.
Right. But sometimes it comes to luck, so yeah.
Yeah, at the end you need luck. At this stage, we used to talk with the players to be a champion, sometimes you need to be lucky, in some situation, a free kick or a rebound or, a red card could change completely the direction of the game,
I see. Okay. Well, so now looking, still waiting for the game to start, but so for those two teams, you were also mentioning about the wings. So will be the flank a very important point for the game?
Yeah.
To dominate the flank?
Yeah, because we will see different ways of build up your chances. I believe Meroman gonna go more directly to find his Checo player, kind of win the header, and try to start his chances in the opposite pitch. On the hand of Naples, I believe he's gonna build up from behind, kind of risking a lot the ball from behind. But when he's able to pass the first line of pressure of Meroman, he's gonna be so dangerous. Maybe we are not seeing much chances from him during the game if he does manage to dominate the game. But when he arrives, he's clinical, and that's one of his strengths for today's games.
Wow. So the first goal for Naples will be, I think, critical. But if Merriman's, controls the game, then that will be also another.
Yeah. No, Merriman, you will see. He's so aggressive.
Scenario.
If he can keep his mental, his focus on not to make big mistake behind, he have a lot of chances to win. It's a really open game. Both have experience. Both have been competing, as I said to you, many years at the highest level. So it is true that today could be something different, because today is a world final. But it's all about to have mind, think about that it's just another more game. like if we are playing together, chilling,
Right.
or yesterday in the training room.
Yes.
And that's it. That's it.
I see. So we're still waiting on here in this room to start the game, but in the sub room, in the other room, the other players started the game. So look at the. We're now checking the sub room.
Yeah, we seen there the mobile games
Yes.
gamers practicing a little bit before their time. Behind we see Franquino, also Ferry, that they are about to start their games. It's gonna be emotional. No? It's initially these first 2 games of Group D that Franquino, Theos Ferry, Indominator, and Muchachi, great gamers that I believe, I didn't say yesterday or even before when we started the streaming that I really believe that Group D is going to be the most fun, group to watch today.
Okay.
We were going to say game from the group later, so not to worry, people at home. We're going to watch today a game at minimum of every player of this tournament on live stream. So we will have time to talk about every player during the day.
So everybody will be on stage once at least, right?
Exactly. So that's pretty cool. Franquino starting his appearance in the World Final, the younger talent from Italia. Against Ferry, and also Indominator against Muchachi. What a game. That one kind of both players super. One of the most talented players of this tournament. Indominator is one of these special players which normally have a different way of game style.
Really?
If we playing 4-3-3, he used to appear with formation crazy like 3-6-1 stuff like that. And he has a different way of mind to see the game. And on the other hand, Muchachi, the official pro player of FC Bayern Munich.
Yes.
And that will be his first appearance again of the World Final. But these kind of players looks like they are playing for years and years at the highest level. And they are the players to take a look at this Group D, especially. But at the end, until we didn't see their first games, we didn't really much know if they are on shape,
right,
or no.
So each player will play 3 games for the group stage. So. You can get maximum of 9 points.
Exactly.
And, let's see. Well, 2 wins will be secured.
Yeah, unless the point that if you lose the first game, it's not over. But obviously, if you lose and doesn't win the second game, it looks like it's over, your participation here in the World Final. Anyway, you have to enjoy every game, kind of, 3 games as a finals, all of them. It is true that, as we told before, the first game always is like the main, to start with the right foot in this tournament. But as you see, I mean, let's take a look. At the end, you are nerved. Maybe this first day is complicated for everyone to get on shape, but they have to manage. They have to manage the way they can.
So at least 1 point in the first 2 games. And then you score 4 points. That will be maybe the least point that you can go to the next round.
Yeah, I think if you reach this after the second game with 4 points, you still have a lot of chances. At the end, kind of not to lose. No, it's more about not to lose than win every game. No?
So tie game is okay.
Yeah, I see like that. No, so let's see. I mean, I would like to make a special emphasis in the youngest player, Carlos Franquino, which is player who came from the Efootball Open time before, and they reach now the professional scene, and that's super cool. Kind of from Konami's side, it's so important to keep developing this amateur side to really develop the bridges for the players to reach Efootball Pro in the future, or obviously to reach the World Finals we are right now.
Wow. Okay, so they're the top of the tops.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, and how do you see the difference between the console version and the mobile version? I think mobile version will be more common to younger people, maybe, and but the play styles or how you play is different, right? Because there's no controller.
It's like the meta at all is the same ones. Like for example, I really enjoy a lot the game when I used to play. It is true that I mainly play on console.
Yes.
Because I passed the whole year focus on it.
Right.
But when I'm outside, I really love to have some games just for fun, some online games on mobile, and I really enjoy. You can be outside home playing some games, really enjoying the viewing that you love. It is true, talking about game style, stuff like that, the meta of the game is quite different.
Right.
We will see more games looking for the wings on mobile compared than on console, which you have many more resources to attack by the middle. And that will be the difference. And maybe on mobile, they're going to look more for crosses instead to deep balls behind the defender on console. So let's take a look. I mean, they are the very best player also mobile around the world, so they can
see.
surprise us.
You change the way you play between mobile and console?
Yeah, exactly. It is like that. Even the formation, you are gonna see completely different ways of game style. We compare console to mobile, and it's interesting to see. Also, we are going to see a really young generation, young player join us to this Mobile World Championship today. But it's gonna be at the end of the day, that's for sure. First, we keep focus on the group C and D of console,
Right.
then A and B,
Yes.
and then the mobile.
I see. Wow. So let's see what kind of a game we're going to see. We're still managing to set up the game to start the match. We're still waiting for the match to be created on the game side, on the console side.
Also,
Excuse us for letting you waiting a little bit longer.
I was impressed kind of yesterday when I saw all the Indonesians coming together. They were like a full-time, full squad of football team, you know? It was like, man, you know, I don't want to play against them, you know?
Yes.
Because I believe we are going to see the emotion. They're going to cheer for the player all there together playing here from the stage. It was going to be so cool. They are also, most of them, especially Ferry, they are not really a famous player, but their level is so high.
Really?
Obviously, they're focused on their country. They are most famous players, Elgakor, Elul as well. But, you know, at the end, the level in Indonesia is super high,
Wow.
and they come, you know, for everything to these World Finals.
And people watching on YouTube, don't forget to write the comments where you're from and how you're enjoying it.
And which one they are rooting for.
Yeah, and some comments maybe for us too.
Yeah.
Right. And talking about the best 24 players of eFootball here in Tokyo, not only the best eFootball players are here, the best football players are also here in Tokyo right now. Paris Saint-Germain is coming, and Bayern is coming, and Inter is coming, and Manchester City is already here. There are lots of top football players coming or already here in Japan. So that's an amazing time here in Tokyo.
It's everything together. At the same
Tokyo
video.
is the hub of football right now.
Exactly.
Football and eFootball. Yeah. All right. So I think we are ready to go to the game.
We need
Let's
emotion. We need, you know, to talk about whatever we want to, which is in game. So, looks they are ready.
Yes, I think
so.
yes, we are now seeing on screen.
The good thing is that if this happens right now, after this, everything gonna be super smooth. That's the best. We are watching there the formation we seen on the left screen. I believe is Inter Milan of Merriman.
Was that a 5-3-2? 4-3-3? What's that?
Yeah. You're gonna watch at the right side.
Okay, let's see. We see Merriman's side on the left and Naples side on the right.
Exactly. To remember all at home, Merriman playing for Inter Milan. All right, we're gonna be back in a few minutes again. He has to
Restart it?
some settings. Yep.
Okay, we're still waiting.
But anyway, we can have time to talk about formation, about the players, because sometimes we see the clubs, the players, how different is how to build up each player. And at the same time, it is cool, kind of, we haven't that point before on time. I remember years ago, we used to play with normal stats of every player. So you depends on how Konami build up that players from real life performance to the game. It is true that right now it depends on their performance in real life.
Yes.
You can get new cards, kind of player of the week.
Yes.
And that player could improve a lot your squad. That's super cool. I remember because every Thursday is the update in game. So it's like we used to be, you know,
waiting
awake,
for the first
awake at 8 a.m. at home time and stuff like that, just to see which one are the new ones, you know. And that's pretty cool because you will see for players at home that they are using that play of the week cards, the big time cards, yellow one. And the most cool thing is that you can build up the players and the way you want. Kind of, for example, you could have, in that case, Checo, but maybe you want a really fast Checo. So you could main the focus on improve their speed, their stamina, or mainly what I would use to do is like full header, a lot of jump, and you know, at the end have a good finishing, which is his main role, I would say. And yeah, let's take a look. We can talk about the main roles of the player, playmakers, goal poachers is the most meta kind of abilities for players, and specifically to find players who have the main abilities as double touch, first time shot, first time pass, because that abilities give like a boost for your stats. So it's like maybe you're having a 90 of finishing, but if you have first time shot, if you shoot at first touch,
Yes.
man, your player is like a,
I see.
will score 100%.
I see. It's going to be another boost then for the
So
player, right?
it's so important to analyze everything, every data from the game. Our role is to analyze that, to have in mind, to have memorized every stuff of your team, your opponent's team.
Wow.
Which ability have their players, because if they
So you're going to think during the game that this player is like,
yeah,
has
for
this stats and
example,
stuff?
we will see during the day people that is using player as Joao Cancelo, which is a right back, using as a midfielder, because he have a lot of points of pass, of long pass. Also, he have a special ability of double touch, which is super fast. And finally, you looking more for the beta of the game.
I see.
We have signal back from
Are we ready?
the consoles.
I think we are ready finally for the game.
Yeah, 4-3-3 for
Bayern?
Bayern for
5-2-3.
And 4-3-3 also.
Is that also 4-3-3? Okay.
Yeah. Look at those stats. Lautaro, big time on the middle. And also Kingsley Coman, big time for Naples on the left side.
All right, so finally,
Yeah.
excuse us for waiting.
Looking for the speed completely of the attackers. Kingsley Coman is super fast. Mané is even more, around 95, 94 speed acceleration. And Leroy Sané, with his curl, his finish shot is super, super high. On the other hand, we're seeing clearly that Edin Dzeko for Meromen wants to take advantage on the header with Pavard. Anyway, the defender of FC Bayern are super strong, maybe the best defense of the whole game.
Yes.
Let's see, it's going to be interesting. At this, quick counter for Meromen. And I think...
Two midfielders, Barella and Charanhanor
Exactly.
for Inter.
Also, let's see, I believe they will use advanced tactics as defensive on the DMF.
Yeah, it's really in the back, so it's
Look,
like a libero.
Right now, he's using also set up his sub tactics. So in any time with his controller, he has not able to do it on pause. In meantime, he can switch to this formation. Look at that double counter target of their CF and two defensive also.
I see.
So he's trying not to go to attack with Di Marco, to have always back line and defense line of full defender, and the same for the DMF. And then, so it's like to have 5-5, 5 behind, 5 on top.
Okay.
And try to do your best.
So we are seeing once again the starting lineup. Handanovic in the goal for Inter.
So finally, it looks like yes.
We are.
The World Finals 2023
Yes.
is about to start.
Exactly. Now we're here in the stadium. A little bit of an Italian cheers here, because the home side is Inter. Inter versus Bayern. It's the game start. A great pass. Good defense from Bayern. Soma builds up. Pass to Musiala. It's a back and forth at the beginning. Sané to Mane. Goretzka. Coman. Defended by Inter. Cherhanor. That was De Vrij.
I think we are seeing clearly the strategy of Meromen, the long balls, trying to win some advantage with the header of Dzeko. So it's a great job for Naples to hold Edin Dzeko header.
There was nobody inside. And in for Inter, Sané.
Also, it's a main role for Mané. That's why he's using Mané on the middle. Mané have the card, the ability of header, and he have like a really great boost, and that's why he's used to win the header also.
I see. A free kick for Bayern.
This kind of pass, this kind of cross directly to the strikers, when you are a little bit not confident, just at the same as at the beginning of the game, you used to do that kind of balls, kind of to not to risk the ball or to lose in a build-up.
Martinez, Barrera on the right side. So he's in the front. No cross.
Great ball. Oh, wrong
Cherhanor.
direction.
Great defense.
Yeah. Naples saw the direction before.
Coman
That could be a
to
good one.
Goretzka. To Coman.
Oh,
Defended.
the wrong one was better to Sadio Mane.
Really tight game. Mane drops the ball. Back to Musiala. Goretzka. Mane.
On the rebound. Woof.
Oh, and ball goes to Sané.
Was close to.
We're in the 15th minute. Oh, great tackle by Barrera.
Oh, great
Kimmich.
job for Upamecano.
Goretzka. Di Marco takes the ball. Now it's for Inter. Great defense by Kimmich. Sané to Goretzka. Another build-up. This one does not go through.
Naples is starting to get more and more comfortable in the build-up.
I think he finds the rhythm.
What a pass.
Musiala.
Oof. If he makes able that pass, close to score and take the lead. Look at that ball.
A great pass to Martinez. Ooh. Couldn't make it to the other side.
Anyway, I see Merriman with clear ideas how to build up the ball from behind.
He wants to keep it simple, right?
Yeah, completely. Having advantage on this formation, going to the side, approaching that triangles that we're going to see for many players of this tournament.
It's from Kimmich to Sané. Defended by Gagliardini.
Also, it's so cool to see Gagliardini. Oh, it's a good one.
Dzeko. Barella. Defended.
As I said, Gagliardini is really impressive that he's using, but he's trying to gain some points on overall.
And it's a
to build up at maximum the rest of his squad.
Was that by Mkhitaryan?
Yep, but great block at the end. He was with an interception bottom at the end, and that's why he really blocked it.
Shot by Mkhitaryan.
Brilliant.
So that will be a corner.
Yep. Let's see. I'm also I will say I'm a little bit freak of these set pieces, the corner kick, because you can manage to make different ways. Short pass, short post, long one. Let's see.
The first
which
corner
is true.
of the match.
If he finds Dzeko, it could be really dangerous.
Cerhanoğlu will kick the ball.
I bet second
will
post
make it
to
short.
Dzeko. Yeah.
No, make it long.
Ooh.
Great defense by Soma. Gardinini to Charangro. Pavard.
At the moment, he's solving every cross. Naples.
Long ball to Sané. Drop the ball, but nobody. Yeah, Kimmich takes it. To Mane. To Musiala. Back to Coman. Mane. Great defense by the right.
He well positioned it with the right.
Mkhitaryan
Look
to
at that
Barrera.
one. Problem of Inter has not the speed for the left side.
Pavard. Great defense by Pavard. Musiala. Naples likes short passes.
Yep.
Sané. Di Marco's defense.
It's completely two different ways of play. You know, long balls, short passes, build up from behind, build up from direct passes. So
Dzeko.
that could be a good
Barella. Martinez.
one.
Just missed it.
Was close to.
Charangro.
I see the game completely equalized right now. Great turn.
7
Look
minutes
at that.
remaining.
Boo, Upamecano.
Corner number 2 for Inter.
He saw it. Naples at the last moment, he saw it, the pass. That's why he arrived on time.
The ball possession is 54% for Bayern.
Looks like he's going to try the same one. Maybe
Was a short one.
He will try a long one. Yeah. With Forest. Bastoni.
Clear for Bayern.
I completely say equalize. Both of them can score in any
Mkhitaryan
moment.
to Dzeko.
Great block.
Nice clear.
It's this kind of game, Sasha, where a goal could really give you the enough confidence, you know, to start to play more relaxed. Right now, I see more tense, both players, you know, no make mistakes, try to play simple.
And it's in. Pavard's defense.
Was a nice try.
Mane to the right
That's a
side.
good one.
Musiala.
Great.
Oh,
That's well defended. The positive thing for Bayer is like for Naples, for the Italians, is winning every header to Dzeko. That's
it's
a good one.
It's Mane. It's not good.
It's not over. All right, he's going to have the last one. The last one for the first half for Naples.
First corner for Bayern.
Let's see. Also, Bayer is super strong if he goes high with Upamecano.
We're almost at the end of the first half. Cleared.
The balls went to Coman, which was wrong.
To Dzeko.
And it's end of the first half. 0-0. It's a tie.
Really equal at the moment. You see not much chances, two for both teams.
Two
but
shots.
the way that maybe started a little bit more confident Naples, then, you know, Merriman saw a little bit the spaces for making troubles Naples. But, you know, 0-0, it was murder. Let's go for the second half.
Okay, it's the second half. Kick off by Bayern. Building fast. But it's been defended by Inter. Back to Bayern. Goretzka. It's like a passing game from both teams. Back to the keeper.
We didn't say nothing, but Merriman made a pause in the first half, opening a little bit more, extended their attack, trying to, you know, to move a little bit the defense, the close defense of FC Bayern. And I think it was working okay, you know, after that, starting to make more chances. But, you know, let's see.
Oops. Oh.
Anyway.
There was
Now they're going to solve these problems.
difficulties. Yep.
But we have a little time to talk a little bit about what's going on.
Okay.
You see that point, kind of we were talking before, kind of when you start with your plan, Merriman saw that his plan has to change a little bit. He moved to extend their attack, try to, you know, to open their midfield,
Right.
the center of the defense, you know, to try to move the left back to the side.
Yes.
And he started to play much better. And that's the good details that people at home should analyze to improve their game style when they play football, because, you know, most of us here love to play also at home. So it's a good moment to approach this game to
Yes.
learn from the best players.
Exactly. It was really interesting because they are so different in playing, but at the same time they're controlling almost the same amount of time in the game. One, Merriman is so simple, just long passes and just keep it simple with small, less touches. 1, 2, 3, and then shooting. And by Naples was like passes and passes and passes, like maybe 20 passes until the shot. So it's quite different how they play.
Yeah, we've seen like two parts, no, in this first half. Anyway, I believe kind of play of Naples, which doesn't really make you the feeling that he's dominating the game, is where he becomes more stronger, no? When you don't feel his pressure.
Yes.
It's this kind of, lions, no? Which with one mistake, he score you and your game is over, no? But on the other hand, both are handling more or less where the game, most of the chances were good in the really last moment with their last player. That's why sometimes we feel like, oh, it was really good block, stuff like that. But not was like that. It was too short to concede the goal. Anyway, we also have some results of the first game that they were played on Group D. We can talk or not about this because some fans
Shall we
of
wait
Italy
until
could be happy, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe we should wait until the game on stage is over because it will be not fair to maybe
I don't
about
know.
it?
I mean, next game will be one game from Group D. The
Right.
way I don't know, it's ask them if we can update
maybe,
them.
okay, just let's update.
So-
can we look at the room, the sub room, maybe on screen? Can we check how it looks like?
Because they
Let's
used
check.
to be.
Yep, this is the sub room.
Yeah.
I think the players who have finished are a little bit relaxed now.
Yeah, we saw at the end Zilo, for a player of 16 years old from Poland, sit on their stage looking ready for his second game, but he's waiting Merriman, who's going to be his opponent after this first game of the live stream. We keep seeing on fresh line Holland game in the reigning champ of mobile from Indonesia. We have Sakti also from Indonesia, who's a player from Group A. We have also on the left side, we have seen Jack cheering with his hand, the Brazilian.
Thank you.
Which is is a great guy. We have been talking with him in the breakfast. Also, we have El Misterio, champion of the International Cup. The Chinese, so we have Firewolf and Ronaldo also, they are practicing. It's so cool, look at that. I mean, it's impressive to me when they are training on the phone, because it's my really first offline event on mobile. And it's like, you know, it's pretty cool. It's like they are competing with your own phone. In this case, we have to say Konami bring to the player a new phone just to compete, you know, not to have interruptions, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's really good to see. I'm excited to see, but as we said before, that's going to be at the end of the day.
Okay.
Right now, we keep talking about the console side, which is our main right now. I think they still solving problems, but I think we are come shortly, I believe.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame that we had to stop in between, but we are looking for the best way to continue.
Are you seeing how much is shining, that trophy? the World Champion trophy. Looks good, eh?
You want to grab it?
No, not at the moment.
So we have the results from Group D. Can we go talk about Group D? We see Franchino and Ferry.
Oh, look at the trophy. Oh, how
that's the
beautiful
trophy.
it is, eh? Look at that.
Wow, it's shining in the middle of the
We will
stage.
have 2 lucky boys who's going to be crowned as a world
Yes.
champion this weekend.
Okay, we're back in the game. So we're going to start once again from the beginning?
I'm not sure. Maybe yes, maybe not. The result was 0-0. In this situation,
Maybe we can start from
if
the
there
second
were
half.
some goals, they're going to keep that role. If they finish the first half, we need to check for confirmation. Maybe they just
Yes.
going to play 45 minutes, keeping the 0-0 at the moment.
Yes.
We need to have, it's like that? 45?
Only 45 minutes? Yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah.
we're going to do the virtual second half.
Exactly. Starting from
Okay.
first half.
So the end of the game, first half, will be the end of the game for this
Exactly.
match. So we're going to start the virtual second half.
It was positive because we didn't saw red cards, stuff like that, which is
which was
makes
quite
difficult
clean,
for the
yeah.
restart the game.
Exactly.
But the end was 0-0, start from the beginning. They know each other from the virtual previous 45 minutes,
Yes.
so here we go, back to back.
Okay, let's start the second half.
Of this first game of Group C, Merriman,
Yes.
Inter Milan against Naples.
Thank you. So it's kickoff by Naples.
Look at
and
that.
it goes to
Look at
Martinez. Martinez goal for Inter
What a kickoff.
in the first minute of second half.
Look at that. Big time Lautaro Martinez, the Argentinian 96. Every shot with him is going to be a goal. And that's it. That's it. You cannot let him to score, to shoot, or whatever. Great pass. Mkhitaryan, you know. And
1
Lautaro.
minute. What a fast start for Merriman with Inter Milan. So how do you see the goal?
I was really one of the most difficult things to stop in football. This kickoff, he made fantastically. You know, with full stamina, Lautaro's speed was so high, and he made it perfectly. Right now, moment for Naples to respond, to have that moment to equalize the game.
Mane to Musiala, Kimmich. Coleman back to Goretzka. Mane. Nice defense. Clearing the ball. And another chance for Inter. Pavard back to Zoma.
I believe this goal is going to be changing a little bit the way to plan the left 40 minutes of this end of the first game.
So if you were Naples, what are you going to do? Will you change the plan of the game or the way you play the game?
Keep like that right now. I'm sure he has lost the nerves. Kind of, he has to be a little bit more furious now after conceding the first goal, and go for it. Go for it. That's my advice.
Okay, keeping the same style.
Yeah. We're gonna see Merriman trying, to throw out as much balls as he can. On the other side, Naples has to start to play. There's no time.
Good ball, Musiala to Coman.
Great,
Coman
great.
shoots!
Woo!
Goal for Bayern Munich!
What a goal! He made it. He made it.
An equalizer by Coman.
We were talking about this car, special, big-time car, Kingsley Coman, 96 overall, and the movement. That trick, which maybe not many players are used to see, but at this stage, that control makes you that boost for shoot the finest shot at maximum power, and what a goal! The only way you can do it in situations like that, if you are Merriman, is predict he's going to do that and take the manual goalkeeper. But this time he made it quite late. Great goal, eh?
Beautiful goal.
Yeah.
So it's a tie, 1-1. Kickoff by Inter.
We had in 12 minutes more than in the previous 45.
Exactly. It was a silent first half, and second half, suddenly the game moves a lot.
I mean, it's sometimes we say, well, they have to stop the game at first half. At first half. But sometimes when you restart to think about what you were making wrong, and sometimes positive. They have
see.
like a break to think about how they were doing their first half.
In real football, they have 15 minutes, It's like the same thing, right?
Back looking of this
Throwing in.
ball from Di Marco. Sometimes
Barrera.
you have to be careful not to miss that balls.
Pavard to the front.
Right.
Back to Coman. Musiala. Great pass. Coman. To Mane.
Ooh.
Not good.
Sometimes I feel Merriman is struggling with his formation, where he is able to take advantage by the right wing. So when he's building up from the left side, he doesn't find Zeko, because Zeko is, you know, throwing balls every time, looking for the long ball instead of a short pass.
And it's Goretzka. Goretzka from
That's a
the
good
left
one.
side to Coman.
Ooh, Skriniar.
Great defense. Still a chance. Stanisic.
Great challenge. So Mkhitaryan against Stanisic. It's a chance for Merriman. No.
No.
So it looks
Coman.
like the left wing is the most useful for Naples, and the right wing
Great defense.
for Merriman. That's why Merriman backs again.
Yeah.